Have you ever struggled to fit in? And I don't mean to just fit in with the in crowd, but to just fit in anywhere, with your peers, with your classes, with your school, even with your family. Have you ever felt what it means to be uncomfortable in your own skin? Joseph Schwartz is a young student who struggled with these questions every day, beginning in elementary school. Hello everyone, I'm Bridget, and I'm here to share with you the personal story of Joseph Schwartz. In the book Oddly Normal by John Schwartz, the challenges and struggles that Joseph endures are described through the recollection of events told from his father, John's, point of view. In this emotional memoir, John Schwartz openly shares his family's personal story and struggle to help their teenage son find and accept his identity. Joseph Schwartz was a 13-year-old boy that struggled to fit in at school, and each new school year presented new challenges and stresses. The common thread from year to year was that Joe was not comfortable in his own skin and was fighting an internal battle to find, acknowledge, and accept his own true self. He felt different, alone, and isolated throughout his older childhood and early teenage years, even though he was supported by loving parents who desperately wanted to help him. Understandably, if you aren't sure who you are, your parents are struggling to find out who you are, and your teachers, doctors, and therapists have their own opinions about who you are, how in the world can you fit in anywhere? You may say that I lie. You may say that I have lost my mind, but you know that these are not the ravings of the insane. You know this in your heart. These words describe Joseph's constant inner conflict. But finally, towards the end of his 7th grade year, Joe realizes and accepts what fueled his inner conflict and made it difficult for him to feel like he fit in. Joseph realized he was gay. Although this was not the answer to all of Joe's problems, it was a beginning. A realization, though, that was necessary to understand how to move forward. Even though this realization was a relief to Joseph and his parents, it was also the beginning to a whole new set of challenges. Being accepted as gay by his peers proved to be too much for Joe to handle, and one afternoon after school, Joe attempted to end his life. "You have to come home," Jean said on the phone. Her voice was urgent, shaking. "Joe has taken a lot of pills." Jean, my wife, had stepped into the house that late spring afternoon to find our son Joseph stumbling around the bathroom in a daze. The room was scattered with pill bottles and bubble packs. Joseph, then 13, our youngest child, the last one still at home. He had tried to take his own life. This honest description by the New York Times best-selling author is a great book for young readers and parents who have endured personal struggles in some form or another. I know many of us can relate to one reviewer's comments that there is a little bit of Joseph in every child. Oddly Normal by John Schwartz is an excellent read and a straightforward account of some of the troubles that teens endure today.